Welcome to Instant Curry USA. Today we are making mutton biryani. Here I have all the things we are using for mutton biryani other than the mutton and rice which I have cooked. I cooked the mutton in the cooker, pressure cooker. The rice, I have soaked it. I'll add it while making it. So here I have all these ingredients in order I'm going to add it. So first I'm starting with 3/4 cup of oil. I am making 1.5 kg of mutton and 1 kg of rice biryani. So I need 3/4 cup of oil, 1/4 cup of ghee, all these biryani masalas, basic masala. I will also add bay leaves. Here I have 250 grams of onion. I've made it into a paste, just the onion paste. And here I have some mint leaves, and here I have ginger garlic paste, green chilies, yogurt. Then goes chili powder, turmeric powder, pepper powder and salt. Here I have cilantro. Then I have coriander powder. I have tomatoes. Here I have 2 tomatoes chopped into small pieces. I have used 2 tablespoons of green chili paste. This is going to be the main spice, so I'm just using 2 tablespoons of green chili paste. You can use as you want. I'm adding 2 tablespoons of ginger garlic paste, and here I have 1/4 cup of yogurt. Along with this, I will add a secret ingredient in the end, and I will also add some lemon juice. I'm adding 3/4 cup of oil. I'm adding 1/4 cup of ghee. So starting with the sauce or the fennel. Then add all the basic biryani spices, will be in the description. Bay leaves. Enjoy the fragrance. Add in the ground onion paste. Let this cook for 5 minutes. This is a very simple biryani because no chopping onions, no frying onions. Just add onion paste and let it cook. I'll show you the color we are looking for. Then you can start adding ginger garlic paste. You all can see the color we are looking for. This is the desired color. Right now I'm going to add the mint leaves. I'm going to see if you for the garnish. After 30 seconds I turned off the stove and I'm adding the ginger garlic paste. This is the secret for the best biryani because you do not want to burn the ginger and garlic. If you have noticed, during large cooking in the weddings, they usually add some water before adding ginger garlic paste, or there will be water in the paste. That helps. So here I just turned it off, mixed it well. Now I'm turning on the stove. I'm going to cook the paste thoroughly. It will take just couple of minutes. After 2 minutes, after adding the ginger garlic paste, I'm adding the green chili, crushed green chilies. At this point, I'm adding basic masalas. Here I have 1 tablespoon of chili powder, 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 tablespoon of pepper powder, black pepper powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder. This is the time I'm adding the basic masalas. After I added the masala, I turned off the stove. Now I'm adding 1/2 cup of yogurt. I turned off the stove so that the yogurt does not break when I add it into the hot masala or the spice mix. So once it is mixed well, I turn the stove on again. I immediately add the cilantro so that the yogurt does not break in the heat. I'm also adding coriander powder. I added 1.5 tablespoon of coriander powder. I am using 1.5 kg of mutton. I am using 3.4 pound of mutton. So that is the reason I am using the amount of spices I mentioned. Once the oil separates from the gravy, add in the mutton and gently mix it in. I'm saying gently because my mutton is cooked really well. I'm going to cover it and cook for 10 minutes so that the mutton gets all the spices incorporated. Here I'm adding half a teaspoon of garam masala. I will add the other half while adding the rice. Now I added mutton soup into this. I added 4 cups of mutton soup into this. The water I used to boil the mutton, and along with that I had added some water. So I measured 4 whole cups and added to this. So now you can see I'm going to bring it to a boil. My pan is small. I'm going to change the biryani into a bigger casserole where I can use the rice and everything, but I use this so that it will cook faster. So now I'm going to bring it to a boil and change it into the biryani dish. I just changed the dish. I added the biryani mix into this. I have not added the rice yet. At this point I'm again adding some cilantro and chopped mint leaves before adding the rice. So I'm adding 1 cup of coconut milk for the biryani. This is the secret ingredient I told you. This gives you a creamy biryani. It's so good. It just wraps up every piece of rice with the masala. So your biryani is very good. Try this once. I'm adding more salt as required. The salt has to be little bit more when you taste it, so it will be correct along with the rice. I'm adding the rice. This is 4 cup of soaked rice. I soak this rice for an hour. 30 minutes will do. Start soaking the rice when you're making the gravy. Now allow that to cook on high heat for 5 minutes. At this point I'm adding another half a teaspoon of garam masala after adding the rice. Some lemon juice. It's 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. So when the water is in level with the rice, this is when we are going to put it for dum. So at this point I'm going to add a couple of things. This is the Kewra water. I'm adding 1 teaspoon of Kewra water, 1 teaspoon of rose water. Now just leveling it up and I'm going to give it a dum. Now we are opening the dum. Let's check it out, how it's turned out. Wow, look at it. See how beautiful, how fragrant it looks. We'll taste it and let you know. Let's see the plating. See that beautifully cooked mutton. Gently remove it from the sides. See how the rice is